Okay.
Hey, stop talking. They can hear us. Bum, bum, bum. It's IO time, baby! Woo! Ladies and germs, welcome all to another sick matchup between two giga teams. But before we get started, I am your host, Shoctorr with two R's, and I'm joined with the one, the only, Varunda. Hey, Varunda.
Hey.
Well, we've got a bit of a matchup here. Very exciting stuff. We've got two giga teams, titans in the PlanetSide community, about to go head to head and smash their rosters together. On the left, we have the Bullet Catchers of Connery, also known as BCOC. And on the right, we have HBG. What is HBG? Hot Blazing Gugamgors. I don't know what that.
I don't know, actually.
I actually have no idea either. They don't have the name on their picture. But without further ado, let's
some
go.
baguette, maybe.
Yeah, well, the hot baguettes of Goom Gum Goom. Anyways, we'll move to the first roster here. That is BCOC, and I'll actually have you take this one away because I know you're very excited about casting. Was it this match? I don't know. You're excited about all the matches.
Woo! So in the BCOC roster, we've got Jefferdino, Fireflies Amped Up, Adam, C4 Fairy Killer, Proxy, Pretty Ladder, Chaos Chainsaw, TR Fuzzy, Ghost Echo, Psyquick, Papa Stalin, Zulfer, and Drakian Bryn.
Hey.
I don't know. Let me poke. Oh, they're actually in their bus, so I can't tell who's actually here. Dang. But yeah, that's the BCOC team. We don't know who's in this roster yet for this match, but we'll let you know as soon as we figure out.
Heck yeah. Well, here we can go over the other roster as well. I'm gonna see how fast I can do it. Ready?
Okay. I got my
Patty pick Brenno's choco. I'm done.
Okay, that was 3.2 seconds. Very good.
I did it super fast. I actually did it twice, so can you divide that number by 2?
3 point.
No, yeah.
Like 1-ish.
Oh yeah, easy clap. Well, I'm not too familiar with a lot of these guys. I'm very much an American idiot. But we have Addy Pick. I've known that name. I know Osprey as well. Bolter.
Brenos, that's a good one.
Yeah, no LAs. Looks like everybody is a heavy except Osprey, which is interesting. So, I mean, I think for the map, we'll actually go over that as well. LA is not super required. We're running Pale Canyon today. But I guess without further ado, we can just go into the matchup here in game and see who's on each team. So for BCOC, we've got Proxian, Purdue, Amped Up, Ghost Echo, Killer, 1234720, and Utter Chaos.
That's a strong roster right there.
That is a very strong one. And here I'll actually let everybody in game know that casters are ready. Yeah, and on the HBG side, we have Barnett, TCT, Osprey, Brenos, Mid, and Ross. And Galo's saying in chat here that Mid is in LA. So there's going to be a bit of a battle here between Amped Up and Mid.
Yeah,
looks like
we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely. Lots of baguettes.
Yeah, lots of various French pastries.
Yes. Have you heard of Petit Pain?
I haven't. Tell me about that French pastry. I'd love to hear more about it.
Well, I believe it actually, I believe Petit Pain literally just translates to small
Smash
bread.
starts in 1 minute.
Oh, so it's like a dinner roll?
Well, kinda. It's like They like put stuff in it. Like they'll put like chocolate.
Ooh. So it's
and it'll
like
be
a
like
fancy dinner roll.
yeah, it'll be like brioche and stuff too.
45.
So there'll be all these layers. It has like it's like thick, but it's light. I don't know how to explain it. It's very
Sheesh.
good. Frenchmen or French people, sorry, are really good with their breads. It looks like we're gonna start here in 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
I'm confused by this pop currently.
What are we
Tier's
looking
got
at
50%, NC's got 37%.
Oh no, doesn't
got
that
me
mess with the
tripped up.
spawns?
I don't know.
15.
I'm sure that the refs will handle it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I believe in the refs.
Me too. Go refs, go. Woo! Who are our refs today? Looks like we've got Species
5,
and Lucy.
4.
Hey, thanks,
3,
ref. Love the
2,
refs. Kisses.
1. Match
XOXO.
begins.
Alright, well, I'm following in
I'll follow
the
BCOC in.
Frenchman. Yeah, we'll see how we'll meet in the middle.
Oh, they're
It's
going
like-
for the Desi opener. One Desi.
Oh, some are coming down range. Ooh,
Ooh.
does get a bit of splash, but
Was
not a lot.
close.
We got a Scrim Master. Wait, the
Whoa.
title is after the name?
Yeah,
never
it's
seen
one
that
of the few
before.
titles that actually does that. It's really weird.
Interesting. Well, good first kill. Good
Oh,
second
two
kill.
kills at the
Sheesh.
start there.
Very impressive start. And
Very nice.
they get some very important shooters as well. Looks like they're already inside as well.
Oh, they're going. HBG in the building.
Ooh, they're about to sandwich. Nice, getting hit from behind. Big push coming up the stairs. Reduce Bowler gonna get himself one, but will get traded out, and that's all she wrote for BCOC's first push. It looks like amped up by himself, using the what is that gun called
Ross,
again?
you have to change out of your camo
Oh, and we have a camo. This
Uh-oh,
is
camo
unacceptable.
user.
and your helmet.
Oh my gosh,
And
why
a
is he so
helmet? Oh my
dripped out?
goodness.
That's minus
they're
30
using the-
points.
Jackal, by the way.
I don't think he knows that he has to change off of this because he's still shooting. Well, he doesn't get killed, so we'll see if he ends up changing his camo.
All right, I'll be the snitch. I'll go.
If he
watch.
doesn't change camo, is everybody using that little goofy gun, the
Jackal?
Jackal?
Yeah,
All I hear is them
Jackal's very
all
good.
shooting.
Jackal's good.
The audio is like doubling up on each other, so it just sounds like people like full auto spitting. Let's see, where's...
Looks like Ross did change out of his clothes and is now in normal, semi-formal attire. So we're good on that account.
You know what? I feel bad. If I can't be dripped out, I don't want to play.
Dang, I only participate in tournaments to flex my drip personally.
Absolutely. I
That's
was
the
gonna
sole
say,
reason that I play scrims.
this has to be a fashion contest first and foremost.
True. Fashion side 2 in effect now. HBG is definitely looking pretty strong on this opener, I gotta say.
Yeah,
Currently
for
up
sure.
12-7.
I was gonna say a lot of the times that HBG gets killed, they usually get their one at a bare minimum.
Yeah,
Always
they're
got to get your
trading out
one.
well. One on the point. Purdue on the point right now. Takes a 1v1 against Barrett, but dies. There's no backup over there. I'm surprised that he went for the point, even though there was no one on balcony or anything. That's a pretty dangerous move.
Ooh, big push from behind though. Killer's gonna get sandwiched here. Proxy and Killer gonna drop. Not gonna be able to get anybody. The only person to drop is Barnett.
Oh, amped up with the drop. Gets Ross over here. Takes another 1v1. Gets it on Osprey.
Oh, I was gonna
Doesn't
say,
get the
does he
third,
not
though.
know? But I think it's a bit of the delay.
Yeah.
I might have to go try out this gun later. I've never used the Jackal. Why is everyone using it? It's so weird. Not seeing a single MSW on TR. It's definitely interesting.
I think even the LA is using the Jackal actually. So
Yeah. This isn't a troll thing, right? Like this is actually a good gun, right?
this is it's actually a good gun, and a lot of these players are known for using SMGs. They would probably be using Blitz heavies if they were on NC, for example.
Okay.
So they're using the strongest SMG they have available. But Peacock, it seems like they're like trickling pretty bad right now. I'm seeing a lot of them dying out just kind of one by one.
Yeah, I was gonna say lots of separation, not a lot of grouping up, and like you can kind of play like that if you got a lot of shooters, and you know you can kind of spread out on Bill Canyon, but I don't know, you have to have like some really high skilled players. Like you can kind of see Ziz do that when they play on here,
Yeah.
but you don't really see a new team like BCOC kind of do that. I don't know. They have some good players for sure. Like Amped Up, I know can just go crazy. And we've seen like Killer be a pretty big fragger. But I don't know.
Good.
Yeah, everybody is pretty good on the team. But you really start to question the decision making when you've got like one person just running into a band of 3 Frenchmen. Like, probably not the best idea.
Yeah,
they're always there to get their trade. Like Proxy there gets his 1, but then 3 NC people run right in, and that's gonna be the cap as well for HBG.
A quick cap. That feels like a pretty quick cap.
Yeah, that was pretty quick. We're at 10 minutes and 20 seconds right now. So we were talking before the match. We thought we were both pretty much gonna say that BCOC would win, but might be a potential upset here.
Yeah, that'd be a solid W for HBG, because HBG and BCOC have done some practice scrims before, and often I'll see like BCOC is up like around 50 points, but HBG is definitely putting on a solid performance right here, and I think BCOC is
they just got wiped.
They're trickling.
They just got full wiped right there, so now they're all grouping up at spawn.
Okay, look at that. They're doing a hard reset. That's what I want to see. Look at that hard reset, although they've been spotted already.
You like hard resets, huh?
Yeah.
Well, looks like... Is that the
I'm
switch to heavy from Amped Up? Okay. So we're seeing some switches here.
They're trying to challenge like a heavy on Chevron roof with a Gossa, and they're using a Jackal against that.
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
I'm still so confused about this. Everybody using the Jackal play, but yeah, Ross has 2 people just held up right now. He hasn't lost a smidge of health. He finally dies, but he holds them at the silos for some time. Amped Up's going straight up.
1-2. Like, I don't know. I think they're definitely doing a good job punishing this SMG usage right now. Long sight lines. Good stuff like that.
Yeah, Amped Up right now on top of Silo. Getting shot at by the GD7F, but it's the Jackal. He's gonna end up dying right there. I wish I could just pull up the damage model and see what the drop off is at range. But I'm assuming it's like maybe 112 at a maximum.
It might be one. Hold on, I'll get the stats for you as your co-caster. Let me provide you with that information.
Pog. Yeah, I'd like to know what the min damage drop off is. I'm assuming max is like.
Oh, it goes to 100 actually. SMGs drop off 4 tiers. That's right.
That's a rough one, especially at that range. Like I think you're running min damage right there.
Yeah, especially because SMGs drop off quicker. They drop off at I think 6 meters as opposed to 10 from most other guns. So you're going to be dropping off insanely quick.
Cringing about a personal waypoint. Relax.
Whoa. And HBG's pulled ahead. Last time I looked, BCOC had 20, HBG had 31, and now BCOC has gotten 4 points, while HBG has gotten 35 points, 25 points. There we go.
Yeah, Osprey...
Something is falling apart for BCOC.
I was gonna say, Osprey and Mid have been absolutely punishing this other team. And then you've got a lot of good support play from everybody else. But you can see the struggle coming in from the BCOC folks. It's looking rough for sure. We saw that hard reset, the group up. Looks like now they're just kind of trying to figure it out. They're Wing in. Finally, I see an MSWR. I just don't think the Jackals are working. I see 3 MSWs now. All right, we might have a match on our hands.
I agree with that swap up. Especially if they're going to challenge like an anchor. You can compare a Jackal and an anchor pretty easily because they're both 167, 600. But the anchors are just going to win those because of damage drop off and they bloom less when ADS'd.
No, I can see that the HBG is just like, hey, they're all using these SMGs. They drop off a lot of damage at range. Just don't give them CQC engagements like that. And you can see that from their hold, especially next to Silo. They absolutely just destroyed BCOC. But I think the MSW will finally give the range that these guys need to get some more kills. But there are still a couple Jackals in play. So
yeah, I saw Proxy and Purdue, I think, still have one.
I think Amped Up is running with one as well.
Yeah, it looks like he is.
And yeah, you can just see the range, man. Everybody's just like standing super far back. Ross is all the way back on the Chevron building, just shooting that gauze off. But 6 minutes on the clock is cappable, but it's gonna have to be a hard-fought battle.
Well, they're pushing into the other triple right now, so that's going to be good for BCOC if they can force a shorter engagement range. Oh, drop onto Ross. Nice, good drop.
All right, we're seeing some gameplay here. Honestly, like, I was gonna say, like, the pilot might be better than the Jackal right now, because you're looking at only CQC engagements, and that 200 damage is insane. Ooh, big push onto the roof. Amped Up gonna die. Mid's gonna get traded out. Honestly, put me on medic. Give me the Torque 9.
That would be actually pretty strong.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Impact
good
damage,
range.
very good.
That isn't. I can't play with any other gun now.
Been spoiled again.
Same thing happened with the Newton. Looks like Cap is still going through. Nobody on point.
So it looks like oh no, BCOC still has north triple control, and the point diff is coming closer now. Previously it was pulling ahead, but now BCOC is keeping the point diff equal. So good comeback over here.
Yeah, I think it might be attributed to that weapon swap. Like the HBG was playing very, very smart by kind of like just stepping back, really letting that Jackal bullet lose its damage. But now it's looking rough that these MSWs are coming out. BCOC has had pretty strong control of the HBG building for a while now, and it looks like a push is about to come in here. Two BCOCers gonna lose their cock here. Proxy is holding this right angle, but where is everybody? It's
Nice,
just him.
got caught out on open stairs, and HBG has 3 in their building right now.
He's getting sandwiched. Ooh, gets his one. Medkits, but can't get away, unfortunately. The point is going to be neutralized for the time being. But looks like it will go back to the NC side. 4 minutes left on the clock. And HBG going to resecure. They are pulling back a bit. You are correct there. Amped Up going to give us one, but gets traded out. And I don't know if point is possible anymore. It might be, because I know the timers can be a little offset.
Because it takes 20 seconds to flip, or 10 seconds to flip a point. And at this point, yeah, it's not capable anymore with 3:30 left on the timer.
Well, it looks like BCOC's going to try and play for point anyways. I mean, this is a good place to get some engagements. Conk's going to go out, but not going to hit anybody. It doesn't look like anyone's actually on point for HBG. You can see them all kind of step back here, playing a little bit more on the passive side.
Oh, typical
EU gameplay. Yeah, looks like they're trying to capitalize off something.
Ooh,
one kill going to come through on
Killer.
Killer.
Taken out though. Takes out TCT too, so they're currently 3-1. Those are some good trades.
Yeah, BCOC doing a good job here to kind of catch up.
Pushing back in. Got this little HBG push from the northwest.
LA is going to get dropped from above. And it looks like Brenos is looking to get in from this window. Pretty good setup, but Amped Up has the angle. No HP though, so he gets dropped as well. And Brenos is kind of farming right now. Finally gets killed here, but Osprey going to get his trade, and I believe Barnett going to get his as well. So we're looking at 89 to 60. I mean, it's a lot closer than it was before. I think we were looking at like 60 to 20 at one point, something around there.
Yeah, so BCOC definitely keeping it close now. They just have to find a way to start gaining some points now instead of maintaining the point difference. And they're going to be swapping to what some people consider the weaker side, so they've got their work cut out for them. What I'm surprised by is no bolt on either side. I absolutely would have assumed that Osprey would be bolting on this map. Osprey, known bolter.
Well, I think it's good that he didn't bolt.
Yeah.
He's looking at 17 kills plus 8. Best on his team right now.
Oh, she's doing good. Oh, HBG just got a nice
double
3
kill
for
from
2.
TCT.
Yeah. Very good push there. And then they pick up Amped Up, who's caught out on rotation down below.
Yeah, not the performance I was expecting from Amped Up, honestly. I think I don't know. It's just I don't trust the Jackal. I don't know. I just don't trust it now.
It's not working. Yeah, you were so excited about it before.
Yeah, I thought I found like the new gun that I'm gonna have to whip out because he had like the entire team using it. I was like, did they find the new meta?
Is that the strat?
Looks like they're doing a
He was
sandwich here.
not.
Looking a bit of a wrap.
Well, look at that.
Big drop from behind. All the jackals just squeaking by.
Sheesh.
They're balling together. Purdue with the pistol. The ego peak. Why?
Ego peaks there.
The
You
ego
don't want to
peak.
do that.
Oh man, HBG absolutely demolishes that push.
BCOC
Really
tried
showing.
to sandwich, but HBG's got the bread and they weren't ready.
I was gonna say baguettes are known to be more structurally sound than normal bread.
True. If you're using American sliced bread versus a baguette, I would want to. I would want to wield a baguette for
That's
sure.
for sure. That's like wielding a scepter. My God, dude, Osprey took out everyone's shields. How does he do
That
that?
was actually pretty crazy.
How does he put out that much damage? What just happened? He just took
It's
out
like an EMP
everyone's
nade,
shields.
but he just shoots everyone. Insane.
He just went full auto. He's doing so well this match. And that's going to be the half
HBG.
here.
End of half.
Really good rotations.
I was going to say, never mind. I thought Brenos got 4 in a row right there, but one of them ended up being a team kill. So,
Unlucky.
But that's going to
he
be the
did do
first
4 in a
half.
row. Just not the
That
best.
is true. He technically did.
Yeah.
But looking at the scoreline here, 106 to 68. HBG in the lead. And we have a lot to talk about. All right. First and
Yeah.
foremost, Ghost Echo is having a rough time.
A rough game.
It is looking bleak. The top frag right now for BCOC will be Proxy at 16 and 20. Amped up, gonna be the second frag for them at 15 and 19. But yeah, there's some feeding going on here, and I don't know if it's attributed to the guns or a little team kill going on there. If it's attributed to the guns or the team play, but a lot of solid plays from HBG though, showing off their stuff here. Osprey going to be Mid actually going to end up being the top frag of the match so far at 20 and 12.
20 kills.
That's
LA
crazy.
play
On LA
insane.
as well. And that's countering another LA who ends up not playing LA anymore. That just shows you the dominance of that gameplay from Mid. And then Osprey going to be the second frag, tied with TCT at 19 kills each. Ross going to be going 12 and 12, so he's net 0 right now. The lowest frag going to be Barnett at 11 kills for HBG, and then Brenos going 17 and 14. He does have a little -2 there in his net score, or his total score, excuse me, because of that team kill right at the end. But
Unlucky.
nasty gameplay from HBG. Osprey showcasing how to take out everyone's shield with one mag of an anchor. That was the craziest thing. You don't even understand really how good that play is from looking at the scoreboard, because you could see it just from looking back at the VOD. Everybody was about to push in. Osprey takes everyone's shields out and they all scatter to try and heal, which is insane. That was such a crazy play from him.
That was, yeah. I thought like an EMP went off, and then I was like, wait, there's no infill though. Like, where did their shields go? It's crazy.
Didn't they add like an ammo that does that? Like a shield ammo?
Tablet
or
ammo?
something? Yeah. Or no. That's the one that goes through people, right?
Disruptor ammo, maybe?
I think it's Disruptor or something. But yeah, it's the one that does like
Yeah.
more damage to shields, and it's like really good against heavies.
Some, because I think it strips 10, or it strips 10% shield and 10% ability energy, I think.
Interesting.
But like, if you just take a look at like the HP that you'd have from not running Disruptor is still just a downgraded. Will deal less damage than just a normal bullet, so it's not like super insane worth. I mean, I don't. Maybe against like an overshield heavy, but I'm not sure if that would actually change the TTK in a useful way.
Yeah, I haven't used it, so I'm not too sure about it. But yeah, it doesn't seem like.
Oh,
I mean,
Jefferdino in for Ghost. I
I
think
was
that's going to
gonna
be a
say-
very
Starts in 45
positive.
seconds to the next tick.
no, we're getting started very quickly here. But
Excellent.
yeah,
Love
Jefferdino in. I believe that's the IGL.
It is the IGL, so
And I think that's
a
what they
strong
need.
roster.
I think that's what they were missing. I don't know. It looked
30
like
seconds.
fraggers
looked
were
pretty
definitely in,
scattered.
but there was no leadership. You need a
Yeah.
Varunda to go
I don't
Varunda
know
mode.
about that. No, okay, we don't need to start that.
But yeah, let's see how it goes here. HBG is in the lead on the stronger
15
side as
seconds.
well. But we have a bit of a wild card play now from Jefferdino coming in. But will Osprey continue to showcase his dominance? Will mid continue
5,
to be anything
4,
other than mid?
3,
His gameplay has been
Whoa.
definitely the upper
Round 2
echelon.
begins.
And
Next time on Infantry Open.
oh yep, that's
All right,
actually gonna be the end of the
run
stream.
Commercials.
Yep, that's the end of the stream. Bad news.
Ad break.
You guys have
Bye.
to wait till next week to see the other half. Alright, are we gonna see any Desi's? Not a single Desi coming down range. I guess that's
Jackal
more of an
check, Jackal
anything.
check. No Jackal. No Jackal.
No Jackals?
Medkit unknown. Jackal. All right. Looks like it's 2 Jackals and 4 MSWR. Oh, look at this. Go to the east. They've got 2 heavies on a super long flank here. Oh.
Oh!
Utter Chaos just gets picked apart on their run over there. That was rough.
Oh my gosh! And the angles they have here, really watching
Well,
everything.
Varna gets traded out. TCT gets traded. So Proxy with a nice double there. Can he get the oh, he gets the triple. He's using the pilot too. He was listening.
Finally drops off though. Still using that Jackal, but
I mean, he made it work there. That was some
yeah,
good work
that is
there.
true. Good work from him. It looked like BCOC was really falling apart. Mid gonna take out Amped Up right there on the point. It looked like they were falling apart initially because of that wide flank that you called out. It was so wide, I wasn't even expecting to see them there. So I didn't even catch them until
Is
they
that even
started
in
shooting.
bounds? Whoa.
I don't even know. Ref.
Yeah. Ref.
But
Lucy?
looking at the point here, it looks like HBG has some control.
We got Amped Up and Purdue on the flank right now, but they've already been called out. Brenos rotating on, that's what, south silos right now. Ooh, Amped Up.
Amped Up is in a rough spot, gets
Oh.
destroyed by those 2
was
heavies.
definitely spotted. I don't know why you would ego peek that as an LA against a Gasa heavy.
I
Seems like
don't
a
want to
rough-
say it, but I feel like it might be some tilting going on. Because there's been a lot of switching from Amped Up here.
Yeah.
From the Jackal over the heavy, now back to LA with
Back to
the
LA, yeah.
links. It's like, you know, a lot of switching up, not a lot of trust and I guess in what he's using right now. But
For sure.
maybe, you know, the Lynx is a good weapon though in CQC. He's running against the GD7F right now, which is a little bit disadvantageous, but it's still a good fragging gun, excuse me, nonetheless.
Yeah. BCOC has, or Amped Up has very solid aim though. So I would expect in a 1v1 that they'd be doing pretty good against mid. Just because they got that higher damage gun that they're able to rely on.
And look at the difference in gameplay here. Like, there's just no ego peeking from HBG. Like, who's this person right next to me right now? Ross sees like 2 heavies pushing him, and he just knows not to peek. He's waiting for his teammates, doesn't want to feed, and then here comes the flank from behind. Oh my gosh, Ross holding up 3 heavies right there on the staircase. Here comes the flank for HBG. It will be a trade 1-to-1. This is
look
a
at this. They're
big
just rotating in
engagement.
and out. Oh, Naisu though. That's Utter Chaos coming in with the.
I
Like,
think
oh.
that was 3 for 3. Make it
Oh, and
4
mid
for
makes
3.
it 4 for 3. So HBG on top of that.
Yeah, the I think the difference in gameplay is very, very apparent. Not necessarily skill-wise, but just like decision-making wise. BCOC has really shown that they're down for the ego peak. They want to try and win that. My God, who is shooting so accurately from that range? They almost completely
Insane.
killed that person. I don't even know who that was.
Brenos?
It was either Brenos or it was
Brenos.
Ross.
Looks like an anchor with. Stop moving, Brenos. Compensator. And then I don't see a laser, so it might be forward grip or angled. It could be angled grip or forward grip anchor. But
You
either
got
way,
dweebs in chat saying, decision making is a skill, Shoctorr.
I mean, it is a skill.
No,
I
it's
don't think
not.
they're wrong. I
I'm
agree
not
with the
talking-
dweeb here.
Nah, I disagree with you and the dweeb.
Oh boy. IO Civil War starting now.
Taking a look
HBG
here, I
going
mean,
for the push right now. Purdue's the only one left in the northern triple.
I was gonna say the point's getting close.
Killer able to trade out Proxy, I assume. Killer getting another trade on Amped Up.
Yeah, Amped Up is having a rough time right now.
So BCOC I think they're still holding their building, but they're not going to be able to push right now. I gotta wait for those respawns before they go for the push. We got a flank from Purdue on silos. Oh,
He's gonna lose
and-
all his shields and he's gonna run into another heavy.
Yeah,
that flank is
Purdue
just gonna fall
definitely
apart.
was spotted out on that push, and then the people already in the building just easily took it out. I think Purdue pushed there like just too early.
Ooh, what a nade!
Frag nade.
What a
Frag
nade!
alert.
Oh, nades don't count as points though. I did not know that.
Yeah, frags give 0 points unless they're conks or flashes. Conks and flashes actually give points if you kill with them.
Well, that was a crazy nade right there.
Sheesh.
I don't think it rendered. It didn't render for me either. I just saw him
the
explode.
explosion and a death,
Yeah. Anyways.
Crazy.
Is
stuff
Osprey
there.
the person? This was a long time ago. But this was during Pill Eye. I think it was Osprey threw a nade from spawn at Paris Eastern. Because I remember casting this with Leroy. He threw a nade from spawn and it ended up killing Nikki G from all the way on the other side of the map. And you think that's cool and all, but it was a team kill, so it was really bad.
Unlucky.
It looks like Proxy's gonna start flipping the point here.
Yeah. So they're still threatening the point cap. If BCOC could get the point cap, that would definitely bring it pretty close. They're 40-point difference right now. Nope,
Yeah,
30-point
look at
difference
this-
right now.
Look at this poke though from Amped Up. Gets one, gets two. Very impressive from Amped Up, and now he's coming in on that Zyros flank. Let's see how he does here. Finally gets something going. It's been rough for Amped Up, but I think Nice is gonna take out Brenos as well. Or, excuse me, that was Proxy. And that's a really good wipe there from BCOC. 50 seconds left on the cap though. Getting this will make the match a lot closer, but
Yeah,
it's
it'll bring
still
it down
going to
to
be a
25.
bit difficult. Yeah, 25 points. That's a good amount of kills that you have to get uncontested, but obviously better than 36.
Yeah, more doable for sure, on God. Purdue getting chased on the roof a little bit here. Has to fall back. Ooh, and they're slowly getting picked apart right now. A lot of them just dead in various places.
Yeah, Proxy gets really caught on a timing there and gets annihilated. That's 3 for none. And that's going to
Unlucky.
be the point flip right back for HBG.
It's close though, BCOC. It's definitely playable. If they get it,
Ooh, Ross going to take out Killer while he's alone.
that's gonna be rough. They're not gonna be able to push now. It's gonna be a 5v6 in their triple.
I'm really impressed by HBG's window usage, especially on like the triple stack. They on their side, whenever BCOC gets control of their building, they just hit from every single opening of the building at the same time. Super impressive stuff from HBG. But here comes some kills
Yeah.
from
Well, here we go. We got a 2 for 2, I think.
yeah. Utter Chaos gonna grab 2. Osprey gonna grab 2 as well. Looks like Mid gonna take out Killer.
So unequal trading right now. They're pushing the point right now, and Purdue alone on point gets easily taken out.
So you said the Jackal's 167?
Yeah, Jekyll's 167, 600.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Is that the same fire rate as the Anchor?
yeah, it is.
Interesting. But then it just has like a lot of damage drop off. Yeah, I've never knew
Yeah,
this.
it drops off at 6 meters instead of 10 meters, and you might have soft point available, but either way,
I wonder
you're
what
dropping
that
off
bullet
before the
velocity
anchor,
is.
and you're dropping off harder,
Interesting.
and you also bloom harsher in ADS, I believe.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm intrigued to still see some of the BCOC guys using the weapon. I mean, it must be good. Maybe they're just having like an off match so far, but
Yeah, I would definitely say this is an off match for BCOC.
taking a look here, I mean, HBG's really getting good presence onto
They're
both
playing
the point
together
and they're starting to
super
push.
well.
Yeah, they're starting to push into
Yeah,
the
look at that.
BCOC
They're
building.
pushing doors at the same time and stuff. Like, sheesh.
Juice Bullet with
Solid
nothing
teamwork.
left. What a good peek there from Ross. The timing right now for HBG, they just catch BCOC on every mistiming over and over. Nice, who's gonna drop as well. Osprey by himself. Will he be able to shuffle out of this? And no, he won't. He will get killed there.
Point cap's
Proxy.
getting a little bit close now. HPG's gotten good time back.
Victory has not eluded us. Fight harder.
Taking a look mid on the roof. He's been doing a great job, honestly, to just hold the BCOC folks from outside the roof, keep them underneath. Now, the HBG heavies know that they won't get flanked from behind. Mid has that covered. He'll at least get the spot. And And it's looking rough now. There's not a lot of time left. There's gonna need to be a big adjustment from BCOC. What that adjustment is, I have no idea.
Yeah, the point diff has grown too. It used to be within 35, and now they're up, 45 points.
Yeah,
So BCOC is starting to pull away a little bit, and with the point cap getting in favor of HBG now, they're threatening that really hard. So it's gonna be. I don't know if BCOC can come back at this point.
yeah, it's looking bleak. That's for sure. I mean, definitely keep it as close as possible, but a dub is maybe not possible.
And because it's the Swiss format and point differences used to determine tiebreakers, you definitely want to keep it as close as possible.
I'm just gonna give up.
Get that. I'm gonna go sit in my bus now. Actually,
I need a mid-round sub. Yeah, they're starting to play together here. There's a little triple.
Good team play over there from BCOC.
Ooh, the sand bumps. They're hitting with the sand bops.
Insane.
All right, well, the point's gonna flip. I don't know. This has to be a flawless hold if they want to flip this point and get those points. But outside of that, it's looking rough. The issue is I have no idea how HBG does this. They always come from behind. Like, how are they everywhere at the same time? I think that's the questions that these are the questions that BCOC are asking.
I'm looking at Purdue Spoiler on the roof of the North triple stack with the Jackal, and he's like challenging heavies on the other roof, and I'm like that just doesn't seem ideal to me,
Yeah, let me see where he's at.
He's dead now, but he used to be on the roof, shooting at the other roof with a Jackal. Like,
somebody let that guy know about the damage drop off.
Yeah.
He's like, this is 167, right?
Yeah, 167.
It just does it at every range.
Yeah, sorry, no impact ammo for the Jackal. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, soon though, soon.
No, please.
Yeah, I see. So, or never mind. Amped Up is using the Jackal, or not the Jackal. What's the other one called? The Carbine version?
The Kindred?
The Kindred, sorry. I just said the Jackal like I knew that was the gun's name. He's using that, which I know is really, really accurate and a really good weapon.
When you're ADS, yeah.
Yeah, but mid comes in with the GD7F and just absolutely destroys with the higher fire rate. You need flawless aim, honestly, if you want to capitalize on that.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're just always there. Yeah, Purdue's gonna die there. I mean, 1 minute 40 on the cap. It looks like someone's gonna get the flip.
I don't think HBG can cap at this point, so BCOC did a good job getting that timer back in their favor.
That is
so
actually
we don't have
true.
to worry about that.
I'm looking around. I mean, it looks like BCOC's definitely playing slower. I think they're definitely trying to minimize the score difference, while also trying to maximize how many points they get. Because again, what you're talking about, at least hopefully they know this in the back of their heads that they want to really get as many points as possible, regardless of a loss. Looks like they get 2 kills. Brenos by himself here, gonna drop as well. So good 3 for 1, I believe that for BCOC.
Amped Up caught out beneath balcony right now. Yeah, gets easily picked off.
And
Unlucky.
Osprey and Mid are both on the roof here. Mid gonna end up dropping. Osprey with such an aggressive peek right there actually gets killed as well. I was just praising them for not ego peeking, but I guess you can play a little bit on the edge when you're winning.
Yeah.
Especially when you have Osprey's scoreline, you're up 13, your net score, and you're 34 kills. You know, have a little
that's
fun.
pretty good.
Have a little fun, Osprey. Do your thing. But looking at this, 60 seconds left on the clock. It is basically in the bag for HBG.
Yeah, I don't see a way that BCOC comes out of this, 40-point deficit at this point.
Just pull a couple maxes, maybe.
Yeah, I think right-click orbital strike. There we go. There's an option.
I think I got a Bastion in the tank. We could toss that into.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if it could get here in time. Is the problem.
True. Can we get that buffed, please? Afterburner.
Increase. Yep. Afterburner Bastion. Just do a little drift in. Just drifting around the Bastion, Get some anchor points or something.
So 184 to 139. Make it 184 to 140. Big drop from Amped Up. You only could get 1. And Purdue gonna get his one as well. Osprey is fragging, man. This dude doesn't stop. Please tell me he's using an MSW. Alright, he is. And that's gonna
End
be
of
the
match.
match.
HBG wins 188 to 143.
So we were wrong.
Yeah.
We said that we said that BCOC would win this pretty easily. But
Yeah, we were. Woo. Whoops.
I mean, I'm never wrong actually. I knew
yeah.
HBG was gonna win. I mean,
Yeah, you were just backing me up. To
yeah,
make me feel
never
good about my
underestimate
wrong
the
opinion.
French.
Yeah.
But taking a look at the score line here, again, 188 to 143. Not a bad loss. I mean, again, the score line might be like basically 40 points ahead, but that's not too bad. We've seen way more.
Way worse. 40 is probably. I think that's the closest one this week. In fact.
Yeah, absolutely. So, good work from both teams, but HBG definitely taking the cake and eating all of it too. Osprey 38 and 22 plus 14, the top frag of the match, really showcasing that you shouldn't underestimate, I guess, somebody who you thought was a bolter, especially on heavy. This dude was accurate as anything. I wish we had like an accuracy stat because I feel like he really didn't miss a bullet. The dude was insane. But we can go through BCOC first. Proxy gonna pull it together a bit. He's gonna get a +1 net score, going 32 and 32. I think one of those deaths would have been a team kill then. Other Chaos gonna go 31 and 33. Killer going 24 and 28. Purdue gonna go 16 and 28, and then Amped Up going 29 and 41. A big feed there. 41 deaths is rough. And then you also have Jefferdino. I mean, you know, he just came in for a single half, so 9 and 11, Monka W. And then Ghost Echo got subbed out in the beginning at 2 and 13. But the start performance is definitely on the side of HBG. TCT going 34 and 25. Ross going to go 28 and 23. Osprey, like we said, 38 and 22. That +14 is insane. Barnett and Brenno's both going to go net 0, 23 and 24, 32 and 28. Is it respectfully? Anyways. And then mid going to go 31 and 24 +7. Very good work from the HBG side. The total frag difference, 186 kills, which is interesting because they got 186 kills, and then they also got the point cap. So, yeah, I don't think all those kills counted. It probably should be one.
Well, some were like from a frag and decies and stuff. So.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Alright, captains are ready.
User was moved to your
Hey, captains.
No.
Hello.
Oh boy. Did we forget to prepare interview questions again?
I'm here. Hello.
Hey, Osprey.
Hello.
Hey, GG on the match, Osprey. Top frag of the game. Let's go.
Yeah, I have a question for Osprey actually.
Oui.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais? I don't know how to say anything. There was this portion where you're on the BCOC building and you see them all coming in, and you just start shooting at them. And you take out all 6 of their shields. Did you realize that you did that?
I'm trying to figure out when it was. Was it first or second round?
First
This was
half.
first half towards like when there was like maybe 4 or 5 minutes left. So towards the end, you were on closed roof and they were jumping down from the rock, and you were just shooting all of them as they jumped down.
Yeah, I got a lot of damage. I called the guys, but the thing is we were not sure if they were roof or if they fell down, so we didn't fully commit.
Yeah, no, that was really what you did. Is they were all grouped up. You took out every single one of their shields and they all scattered to heal, which was, we were really impressed by that. But anyways, I just wanted to ask if you realized that. So we can start with BCOC, Jefferdino. There was a bit of interesting gameplay and everybody using the Jackal. Can you walk us through that? I've never really seen anybody use the Jackal before. So we were talking about the damage model and the weapon. Is that like a preferred gun for BCOC, or was that just like a testing where you guys are all just messing around with it? I'd love to hear more about the Jackal pull.
Yeah, so very much kind of an experiment. So we've been looking at the Jackal, and like, I'm a big fan of the Anchor. Like, we're looking at like 167, 600 RPM, really good hip fire. Like, I wonder if we ran a bunch of these, like no ADS, just all hip fire, AD, and like, how viable is this thing if we just use mass Jackals? I think we quickly realized that the damage drop off was pretty punishing. But
Yeah.
I think for some maps, it might still be an interesting flex. So we'll keep working on that theory. But that was very much sort of a playtest experiment.
If
Okay.
I can say one thing about it, on the receiving end of the Jackals, like I forced the guys to be very disciplined about taking your ball from different angles to make you scramble, because the few times we actually fought you head on, your Jackals wrecked us. Like the ball of Jackal is very annoying.
Oh, and we could see you guys are also keeping range on them. So like they
Yes,
barely ever really
that was
had
on purpose.
167. Yeah, we were calling that out. We were like, man, the engagement ranges are so long range now. You guys have your gauze saws basically doing
Sitting on
200.
Chevron roof.
Yeah, and you guys are super far away, and they're trying to shoot you with the jackal, but that damage is dropping from 167 to like 100. So that was, I think Jefferdino is correct in probably using the weapon in a more CQC map, maybe like an Aiken South where everyone's just like in the L-shaped buildings. But yeah, this was a rough one, I think, for the jackals, because the way you guys on HBG really countered that was very smart. That was actually going to be one of my questions, but I guess I did have another question for you, Osprey. You guys really capitalized on every potential entryway in the triple stack. I felt like every time there was a BCOC push, you guys were in every single like entryway you could possibly be, from the windows to the roof to the doorways, and you guys would always have somebody flanking them. Is that something you've practiced, or was that just you were just capitalizing off the moment? There was some really good flanks from you guys.
It's mostly capitalizing on the moment, because we have more experienced players and a few that are less experienced. And the thing is, we try to gather up, like one of the experienced guys stay with the others. We do one like big push, and one of the experienced guys tries his timing. And we set up a lot. We try to have a lot of confidence into each other for doing that. It kind of worked on this game. Sometimes it totally makes us off timing and stuff doesn't work. Today it was a good day, I think, and everyone had their good timing. So
Yeah, absolutely. You guys did phenomenal. I felt like I was having trouble observer camming it, because I would follow like the ball, and then there would just be like two people on the flank and then another person on another flank. And it was just everyone everywhere, really doing a solid job on your team to ensure that jackal ball wasn't being overpowered or anything.
I think
Varunda,
it
go
comes,
ahead.
it might comes from the fact that the last latest scrims we did were against people bowling up a lot. The last few scrims we did, and the last game we played. So people are starting to realize, okay, when people bowl up, like I can try my timing and do that kind of flanks and stuff, as long as my teammates are doing the work on the other side.
No,
that
the
comes from
timings were
a bit
really
of-
good from
yeah.
you. I like, especially catching people on reloads, on med kits. You guys were doing a solid job there. Absolutely destroying.
Oh,
So
thanks.
good work. Varun, do you have anything?
Nope.
All right, well, that's
Good
gonna be
question,
it.
Chuck.
Yeah, thanks, man. They just come to me like I have no idea what I asked before,
Just off
but then
the
they
dome,
just come.
dude.
Yeah.
I
I'm
do have one question, me.
yeah. Go ahead.
Did you catch my 2 grenades?
No, I caught your one. I didn't
caught
catch the
one.
other. It didn't even render. We just saw one person on the balcony explode. We were like, what
the
just
other
happened?
one was amped up on the roof of the silo.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
that's a
got
good
the.
throw.
Or no, I think you killed
We got the one on
Purdue.
balcony.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
you
okay.
killed Purdue, I think, on the balcony, and we didn't even see the nade at all. We just Varunda and I just heard an
blows up in the
explosion,
air.
and the dude died instantly. So
Grenades, man, I'm telling you.
heck
Homes
yeah.
are outdated.
I remember. Wait, okay. I brought this up earlier, so I want to confirm. Were you the one who threw the nade on Paris Eastern from the spawn, and you team killed Nikki G?
No, I was the one getting team killed.
Oh, was it Nikki G that threw it, and then you got team killed?
I had just killed Shem on the point for once, because he's insane. And like I kill Shem, I'm like, yes, let's go, we push, and then boom, Nikki G kills me.
Ah, I got it
Oh,
backwards. Okay, my
unlucky.
bad. All right, then let's fix that on the record. All right, so Osprey's the one who got grenaded. Yeah, I remember. I was the one who casted that match, so that's
Yes.
funny.
Zangief was there, I think, as well.
Yeah. Well, GG's to both teams. Really good score line from both of you. That was a very competitive match, and a really good way to end the weekend. Can't wait to see you guys play each on this upcoming weekend. And for those of you watching the stream, don't forget to slam the follow button. Follow Infantry Open. We'll be back for another set of matches next weekend. And outside of that, Varunda, give us